Okay, here is your video explanation for your review for your test on Tuesday. I tried to put some notes on here, some things to help you memorize. I am going to do a couple. The ones I do not do, you need to do to receive your bonus and extra credit. So this first section, the first columns dealing basically 1 through 9 are on your triangle relationships graphic organizer. So if you weren't too sure on what that was, I'll show you what it looks like. It's this item right here. You got this, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze, sorry, about a week ago. And so the things that we have highlighted, the things in the boxes are the things you need to know to help you problem solve. So our first question is dealing with an exterior angle. So that's why I said look at your exterior angle corollary. And that was over here. Okay, so just read that, or just let's get it on our notes that I provided for you. So right here on number 1, went ahead and told you to memorize that the exterior angle is always greater than 1 remote interior angle. So yes, you have 2 exterior angles. You have 5 and 1. 5 is the exterior angle to 3, so 5 is greater than 3, and 5 is greater than 2. Okay, so it's the remote interior, it's the non-adjacent. And then 1 is an exterior angle, so 1 is greater than 4, and 1 is greater than 3. Now, for 2 through 5, again, if you use your green triangle relationship graphic organizer, use your triangle inequality theorem, we should know that the sum of any 2 sides has to be greater than the third side. So you have to check all 3. On number 1, we did that in class. 2 plus 4 was greater than 5. 4 and 5 is greater than 2. 2 and 5 is greater than 4. So yes, that works. Well, look at number 3. 6 and 8 is not greater than 14. It equals 14. So that is a number. That is a no. So let's just check. Make sure you know how to do number 4. Again, we're going to check all possible options. So we're going to do 15 and 12. Is that greater than 29? Well, nope. That's 27. Oops, 27 is not greater than 29. Immediately, that would be a no. So as soon as I have an inequality that's a false statement, it's a no. Got to check all 3. All right, then to find the range. This was on our inequality triangle relationships graphic organizer of the third side. So in case you're not sure what that item is, we're still staying on our green. Up here, it says finding the range of the third side. What I have highlights what you need to memorize. And in case you don't have this item, I have it on our notes. I have it as notes on our review. So in red, here, make sure you can do the max. That's adding the 2. Minimum, subtracting the 2. The range is from the minimum to the max. So when I add the 2, I get 16. So 16 is my max. When I subtract the 2, I get 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. So 2 is less than x, which is less than 16. And that is your range. So you're going to do the same thing on number 7. You're going to add the 2 to get your max. Okay. If you show it, we can give you partial credit here. So our max here is 93. Then we're going to do our minimum. We're going to subtract the 2. Okay. Our minimum is what? 29. And then we're going to show it as a min to our max. Our min to max would be 29. I always start with the small, which is less than 93. Okay? And then you have it down. Now, when we get to 8 and 9, on 8, we're looking at equilateral triangles because of these tick marks. So you need to memorize or recognize when it's equilateral and memorize that each angle is 60. So you need to write an equation for x and then write an equation for y. Most of you did this in class. So for my equation for x, that would be x plus 5 equals 60. My equation for y would be y minus 10 is equal to 60. And we would expect you to solve for each. So most of you gave me this. Add 10 on both sides. Subtract 5 from both sides. So we had 55. Okay, x was 55, y was 70. Now, there's 2 things. Yes, you have an isosceles triangle, so the base angles are congruent or the vertex angle is bisected. But because we have 49 and 50, I'm comparing the 2. So since 50 is greater than 49, then I know that 36 is greater than 2x minus 16, and we're just solving for x. Okay, so that covers our green or our triangle relationships And I know we did this in class. Let's cover some questions off of this graphic organizer. All right, now we're going to go into the second set of notes we have, which is dealing with points of congruence. This was an orange, so find this, the table, and we're going to have to answer some questions off of that. So I'm going to go to the next video. Thanks for taking care of that.